Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, bringing you my fantasy Jets. And we got a breakout game. Let's go. So our opponent is the 3-2 Bengals, so he shouldn't be a slouch. Tied for division leader with the Patriots. Let's get into this. First off, prospect highlight. I'm pretty sure this is just draft stuff. Yeah, it wants me to get a cornerback. I don't even know if do I need a corner? Like, do I need anything? I don't think so. Cashman. That boy has been balling out. He needs 2 sacks, tackle for loss, or picks combined, of course. He should be able to get that. Defend outside, run. Bruh, he don't even be running the ball like that. Nah, we're gonna do better play recognition. Let's do defend deep pass. Or defend medium pass. Run inside. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that because I'm pretty sure the increased run blocking is more helpful than anything else for what we're doing. Always the same things, you know the drill. And then this is everyone we're upgrading. Let me upgrade you. Is there another corner I should be upgrading? Yedem. Nah, Ashton Davis seems more important. Yeah. This team is so stacked, man. I really love this team. I feel like I've been managing to get a hold of some pretty great teams lately. All right, let's go ahead and get an upgrade. Kyle Hamilton, the rookie. He's been balling out of control, man. So I'm pretty sure I need run support. Cool. 80 overall. Let's go. Now that should get me a new ability anyways, right? No, it didn't. 85 overall? Bro, why do they make it so high just to get something else? By that point, I'm probably going to have run support at where I need it. Ashton Davis. We're going to put hybrid because he do be doing both. Really do. Man and zone coverage. Perfect. Brennan Cox. That boy got a pick. This dude's good. Like, I really got 2 really good all of my linebackers are really, really good. Is this the other one or not? I don't even know anymore. It is. All right, let's see. Becton, pass protector. Let's go. Awesome. And then we're going to auto upgrade the rest because none of those dudes start. And then we're going to take a quick little peek ski at his team ski. He feels me. He is the Bengals. All right, let's see what his team. Tua Tagovailoa, Cam Akers, who's a beast, freight train, 80 trucking, insane. But my running back's insane too. Damn. Dude has a 95 speed rookie wide receiver. And that must have been from the previous. Jesus. Okay, 295 speeds. I think we actually have the speed to keep up with that, but I'm not sure. He has a 90 speed tight end. Don't think I didn't see that. Everybody's O-line is good for some reason. The tackle, left outside. Linebackers are pretty good. Corners, bad. John Johnson is a beast. Ronnie Harrison looks good. Yeah, I'd say his... I mean, depending on who he has starting, let's see who's in the slot cornerback position. Yeah, I'd say his DBs are pretty solid. So I should be able to run the ball, just judging based off what I was looking at. And it's going to be a lot of zone, a lot of blitzing. I can't let these 95 speed wide receivers get loose. No. And what sucks is that he has a really good O-line, except for that left tackle. So hopefully Cashman can get in because that's his side, right? All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and check out the stats now that we're in week 6. Let's check this stuff out. So number 7 offense, number 2 in passing TDs, giving the ball away a little too much. He's number 1 for third down conversions. That's crazy. He has the number 5 defense somehow. Interesting. But you see us number 1 in takeaways. Yo, all right, let's go ahead and get into this game, man.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the New York Jets. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 2 now on first down. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Oh, able to avoid him. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Cam Akers, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Calvin Ridley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gano the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Check 26, check 26.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down to the 35.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And he wisely will throw that one away. This defense for the Jets, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 16, Tua. It's hauled in by Shepard. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd and 10, Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They go play action now. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Bryant with a catch right side. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On play action, here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And all the way in. Touchdown, New Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 9. Mike 50.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Wilson on 1st down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And that's complete to Shepard. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. On the return, here's White. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the gun, he'll hand this off, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Grady Jarrett, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play action, now it's Tua. Flush to his right. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's third down. Looking to pass. Tua. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Tua on 4th down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Tua now on 1st down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Now White on the return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Tua to throw again. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Sterling Shepard. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded right around the 8. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, This offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need... That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
Let's go, defense.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That is caught left side by Bryant. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded right around the 8. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Play action. Now Wilson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Calvin Ridley, 74 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Tua sets up to pass it. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So Mike's number one.
From the 44, Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset, and they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Tua going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Tua. This one to the left to Higbee. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Tua. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Tua to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now is Wilson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Tagovailoa. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Throw right side taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A huge play there in overtime.
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again, Wilson. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
All right. Well, that was a freaking crazy game, man. We nearly jets that one. I don't know what it is about using the Jets that, like, stuff like that just happens, bro. Like, Cashman didn't get his stuff. I know it. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the Jets that make them end up in weird situations like that where it's like, dog, like, I can't believe you just underthrew that. I can't believe. Yeah, Blake Cashman didn't have his game. It's okay. It was a close game. He wasn't going to let me get those sacks. But we are currently 5-1, man. Crazy, crazy game. Zach Wilson is now leading the league in passing, and his guy's number 2. Oh, wait, no, I don't think he had Joe Burrow. No. Calvin Ridley leading the league in receptions. Calvin Ridley is just getting open way more than DK. I have no idea why. Like, no matter where I line them up, I can move them around, and Ridley's still the one getting open. Maybe they're constantly putting their best guy on DK, and then that's what leaves Ridley open, because Ridley is a solid route runner, you know, like he's breaking people off, you feel me? Let's spend these points real quick, and then let's get up out of here, man. So, oh wait, I don't even have anything to buy. Well then, make our defense play better. Yeah, because Hamilton dropped a freaking pick. That boy need grip boost. Put in the comments if you know where that's from. All right. I'm about to peace out of here, man. Thanks for watching. Like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.